Welcome to my live stream. The first one, I've just gotten 1,100 subscribers, and I'll be answering questions as they come in about the strategy that I used to get my first 1,100 subscribers and what I plan on doing to further achieve the monetization goals of 4,000 watch hours and, well, already done 1,000 subscribers. We shall see who comes in and answer those questions. However, right now, I guess we can speak about the general basics of the algorithm and why video is different from live before anyone comes in. So, every 100 times your thumbnails are shown and presented to possible viewers, there's the possibility of a click-through rate or CTR. Do people choose to watch a video, or are they keeping their viewer numbers to themselves and moving forward with their day? This is pumpkin spice coffee as we wait for the first or many viewers to come in. So enough about YouTube search and click-through rate and views basics. There's an entire domain now for YouTube Shorts. And YouTube Shorts is great for getting off of the ground and starting off. Curious as to how to get people into the live before or after. I wonder if this is getting any impressions. Still in the experimental phases, so let's not wait. Let's go over more of the critical aspects of YouTube Shorts and how I got the initial views and the initial subscribers that I know a lot of you are wanting to know more about. So I did a lot of research to find out why shorts surge initially and then go flatline. So surging from the hundreds of views to the thousands of views to, I haven't reached it yet, but the tens of thousands of views. There's two stages of the algorithm: explore and exploit. Explore, then exploit. Explore, then exploit. And then hopefully some explore and exploit phases that are taking place in the thousands of views range for you and your content. The explore phase is when your short gets sent out to a seed audience. That seed audience acts as a focus group, acting to minimize regret and maximize engagement. And the impressions, which are different for shorts in comparison to long form content, because views test short form content, and that's different for what would be long form content, which is tested by impressions. You have 3 to 5 seconds to hook the shorts viewers, as opposed to the 30 seconds with long form content to hook the long form viewers. Coffee break. First 5 minutes, not bad, not too shabby. I think we've dropped some gems as they are related to YouTube Shorts and the difference for the algorithm. As it relates to YouTube long form content, long form videos. I may separate the two, as a lot of other more established creators have done. Ooh, I have a visitor. First one. Yes. Yes. So that's 1,000 subscribers. Oh, he left. All right. Again, I think that's an impression. So if you're stuck at one view, what do you do with shorts? And that one view is yourself. And then maybe you have family or friends that are viewing your content to make you or pump views, try to get that average view duration up from the 10-second or less than 5 seconds. See, I may have failed the impressions or the initial assessment of my channel, but we would want to exploit the view system for shorts while dodging getting the account flagged as spam. However, there's methods you can take to get, or systems that you can put in place to have your short go viral. Now, remixes are a topic or a quick tip in and of themselves that explains how you can reach a broader audience or reach someone else's audience that is in your niche. And I did a lot of remixes, period, to see the same viewership across the platform. These shorts that have remixes have surged the same or similarly, and the performance across the space of shorts was something that was had a nice cadence to it. So I make response and event or challenge events or challenge and response remixes. Now, response remixes are when you respond to content that you have seen that's presented to you with what they're doing or what you see happen, and then you respond to that sequence or that segment of the clip. It's something that lasts about 3 to 5 seconds, maybe a question presented or event, without getting into the challenge and event differences. So you take that 3 to 5 segment and you respond to it within 60 seconds or so. That would be a YouTube short instead of responding to clips that you can get to also do long form response formatted angles. Now, the challenge and event differences, or the sort of remixes that are event and challenges, are my top performing videos as of late. And they are challenge content begins with maybe 3 to 5 seconds. This is also a remix. So 3 to 5 seconds of more coffee. And the challenge is how much coffee I could drink in 3 to 5 seconds. The event difference could be presenting the words on the screen: pumpkin spice vibes, while drinking pumpkin spice coffee. Then also responding to the challenge, or the world's most expensive coffee, for instance, is a future video that I'm going to be making, where it shows the nuts and bolts of the coffee that's being handled or drinking or drunken for 3 to 5 seconds, or how it's made or pressed. And then I'm going to have my more average Joe or Dunkin' Donuts blend that's going to be stitched up with the most expensive coffee, and we'll make sure that it's stitched up to where, or at a scene where it flows well. So those are the two content forms that I make, and that's an example. how things work than YouTube Shorts and how I got to 1,000 subscribers. Now, eventually, this YouTube journey has to make money. I've laid out 20 different ways the YouTube journey can make money. I'm not going to run through all of them. I'm going to run through the main components to that process. So there's YouTube AdSense. There's the marketing aspects that you can dive into. It's social media. There's affiliate marketing, graphic design for thumbnails, videography, photography, and copywriting. Then there's having your own website, Patreon, and doing different things for podcasting. I wonder if this would fit in the boat of podcasting. Then I'm going to divulge into these topics a little more deeply. I think that's maybe 7 of the 20. So YouTube AdSense and YouTube Revenue, YouTube Partners Program, YPP, is a goal at this stage. It's not something that I've achieved. It's something I'm well on my way to crossing the threshold and entering. And it's not taking too long. This is going to be great for content down the road. And this is the first time I'm speaking about these 20 different ways to make money. I've only had notes for this to begin with. The ads are pre-roll ads, which is an advertisement for hopefully related subject matter to your video that goes on before the video begins. You can skip these ads currently or presently. This makes a big difference when you've traversed the music catalog that YouTube has, and you only expose yourself to an advertisement for 5 seconds, and then you can skip it. So that's a pre-roll ad. And then there's a mid-roll ad that happens in the middle of your video, which is available for videos that are 8 minutes long, as far as I'm aware, and possibly spliced for videos that are 30 minutes long. There's a mid-roll ad at 15 seconds or 15 minutes, and then a mid-roll ad at 30 minutes for 60-minute videos. And you get 50% or 55% for or ad revenue of the ad revenue generated during those rolls. In a later live stream, I'd like to do a channel review to see what people can do to raise their subscriptions eventually. So then there's in-screen ads, or ads that run after the video. I'm sure they don't before. Well, so there's pre-roll ads and in-screen ads, or is there in-screen ads? I'm not sure. I'm not someone who's currently in the Partners Program. However, I shall get there. 4,000 hours of watch time is going to be the boat that I'm working on. So, after YouTube ads revenue, there's the marketing that goes into some videos, or that can happen with a video that is published. You can let it sit and get organic traffic search traffic, search driven traffic, browse feed traffic, which is the someone from YouTube homepage looking through a catalog of videos and selecting your video amongst many. At the 30-minute mark, we're going to shift pace and speak more about some other creators that have been very influential in my early stages of YouTube. However, back to the marketing aspects. So there's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Quora, LinkedIn, and Telegram. That's one that I haven't gotten to. However, there's also Twitter or X. So of these, I've used Twitter, and the only traffic that I've generated was myself. I tested out the video link. I did get a few impressions. However, you can promote the posts. Oh, and TikTok. But TikTok is something that completely competes with YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, and Facebook Reels. Facebook Reels and Instagram Reels have a similar algorithm or use the same algorithm, whereas Twitter and TikTok has a promote feature and does well with organic algorithmic feedback. So you're bound to get views or impressions from TikTok. You may actually get more feedback or click through rate or a higher click through rate entirely with TikTok than you would see with Facebook Reels or Instagram Reels. Those are generally, it's my experience that they are more catered to your immediate follower presence. There isn't an organic reach for Instagram and Facebook Reels. I took some testing and social media marketing. Facebook and Instagram are two parts of the same. TikTok and the other escapes me at the moment. It has a lot to do with ownership. Maybe that's all for social media marketing. On to affiliate marketing. There's Amazon FBA and clicking affiliate links, purchasing a product as it relates to your interests from what was presented to you, hopefully during the video, and not some random product that you'd be opting into, or the chances of that. Rough stuff from recommendations. Beyond Amazon FBA, because that's something that's for the link clickers and the descriptions of the videos or long form videos that you get into. There's all of these platforms that deliver a service, these software as a service platforms or SaaS platforms that have these affiliate marketing programs where you get a link, a customized link, to where you can eventually earn a percentage of the subscription that you've signed up for, hopefully signed up for. Now, some of the late model software as a service businesses are utilizing artificial intelligence to complete tasks and deliver products, such as referrals, not such as referrals, but such as image generating, or artificially generated referrals. Is that something? That's an idea. Now, there's Opus Clip Pro and Opus Clip. So what Opus Clip does is it takes your full length video, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour long, and adds captions and splices up the bits or the segments into bits less than a minute long. This is important for, again, back to what gets you views and feedback. The sun's coming out. All right. What gets you views and feedback initially. And that feedback is retention, likes, and subscriptions. So is there people subbing to your channel when they're watching your video, when you ask them to subscribe? That's a big thing. Believe it or not, just simply asking will get you a lot of subscribers. And you can find that across all of your videos, that the ones where you ask people to subscribe actually perform higher than the ones where you are hoping to gain subscribers. However, I've gained maybe 8 or 2 in that video, whereas the one where you ask early on in the video After that 5 second hook or after that 3 second hook, you say, subscribe, please. And add some geometry to your plea of why they should subscribe. Because it makes sense. What does subscribing have to do with affiliate marketing? Well, that comes down to your loyal fans and those people that view your content when you are someone who is just starting out or someone who posts regularly. And now we're just grooving as the topics are rolling. But your loyal fans, here's a rule. Your 1,000 true fans. You don't have anything until the product or the service has 1,000 true fans. This is something you may have heard before, it may have been a different number, but I find that 1,000 to be more fitting than 100. There's the percentages that come into play. So 10 and 1% is a big difference. 10% of 1,000 is 100, and the 100 gives you legroom to have another 10% of 10. So of the 10 of the 100 that you converted, of the 1,000 you converted to the sales page being the 100, and the 10 you actually make the sell on being another 10% of the converted to the sales page or a lead. So 10,000 impressions, 1,000 leads, 100 hot leads, and then 10 sales. That's how the model goes. And of those 10 sales, you have maybe 2 that are reoccurring sales. All starts at 1,000 true fans, though, to have that one sell initially. And where you can get this process going for converting an affiliate link mainly these days is YouTube. So of your 1,000 subscribers, 100 of them see or get the impression that you've went live. Then 10 of them click in to view the live. 1 of them likes the live stream. And another one comes back into the live stream. So you have 1 reoccurring viewer. That's what happened here, and that's where we're at. So 1,000 impressions, 100 possible read the title, and then 10 click, maybe 2 connect. So that's where we're at. It's great that we're getting impressions on the first live stream. Eventually, we'll go above that 25 limit once the 1,000 subscribers registers, and I can go live every Monday. Yes, this is the third joiner for this live stream. We're on the topic of affiliate marketing. You can leave a comment and I can immediately speak about what you want to speak about. However, we're on the topic of affiliate marketing at Amazon FBA and Opus Clip Pro, which is something that I've utilized. However, there's a competition between CapCut and Opus Clip Pro that we can divulge into later. But right now, we're on Amazon FBA in those affiliate links. Oh, he was in here for the longest duration thus far. So 3 visitors, one that I may have relayed a message to, and gotten some watch time. I had 3 seconds or 5 seconds to hook the viewer. Maybe my hook wasn't strong enough. I should have said TikTok. On to the next subject. So, the software as a service presentation or referral program that I put forth and made a word of mention about thus far as Opus Clip Pro. I know there's Product Hunt and a list of softwares that have referral programs for signups that you can list that you utilize for help with your creative process. However, there's graphic design or more easier topics to make money with YouTube. The blend of affiliate marketing is that the links would generally be something that's on your website. Now, the links that are on your website, in comparison to the links that are on the YouTube description, YouTube Shorts descriptions are no longer allowing links to be clicked. So the links are dead. They don't highlight in blue. You can manually fill in these links. You can't copy and paste the links into the browser. You can't select the text. There's all sorts of signs and indications that the links are dead on YouTube Shorts. But the links in the long form videos are stayed the same. What makes this more confusing and something of a learning curve is links with YouTube Shorts being dead, links with long form videos being something that works and something that you can say, go to the link in the description and click on the link here for Blah's recommended product. Well, what happens when you have a link for your website is you get these bots that check your link, and there's the difference between a bot clicking your link, getting that impression, and someone who's a motivated buyer clicking your link and that impression, which is a conversion at the end of the day. This is great for you and great for the one who's giving you the opportunity to earn a commission on the product or service that you've been an affiliate for. I'm not going to recommend Amazon FBA for YouTube Shorts any longer. And I've seen videos that have maybe 4 or 5 recommendations, unless it's something large, like the camera setup for your videos instead of a link to a large ticket item that would hardly convert, such as a mattress or a mattress frame. Hardly converts, and YouTube is not the place for those, or YouTube Shorts is not the place for those product recommendations. You find those on websites that are built around the entire product. Amazon bestbedwebsite.com. So that's one way of looking at it. Now, what the editing process, how long and daunting that can be, there's maybe 4 layers. So you have special effects, you have transitions, then you have the text, and then you have the original voice and original footage layer. Generally speaking, there's 4 layers, and there may be a 5th layer where you add the emojis or emoticons to further convey a message, something that they should pick up on, or highlights or arrows. Maybe that's 5 and 6 layers. So with video editing basics, those 6 layers max is something that needs to work in harmony with one another. And generally with mobile, this is something that's choppy and time consuming to do on your own for your 30-minute and 60-minute content. What this software that I'm speaking of currently, which I've utilized to chop up some of the long form videos that I've created, is Opus Clip Pro. I don't have a referral link yet. I'm going to put in for that eventually and utilize to make some possible money on the Pro subscription option. However, what it does, and this is one of the top YouTube affiliate programs that I've come across thus far, does require its own video to properly promote and properly speak on the product, and then point to a thing or two about what it is that the product resolves. Got small clips, 15, 30, 60 seconds, and captions, emojis, highlights of what you spoke about. That's Opus Clip Pro. That's the affiliate program in a nutshell. Next, graphic design, the thumbnail. How are you going about making thumbnails for your long form content? Because right now, vertical videos and content for YouTube Shorts, you can have long form vertical videos, which most of mine are, because most viewers are watching on mobile, and that's where the majority of your views are coming from. The graphics that you can create alone are a mountain to climb in and of itself. Do you make related graphics, or are you starting from scratch and getting something different every time you upload a video? There's cinematic, there's photo, there's poster, there's 3D rendered. The differences vary. And what you want is possibly your own graphic designer who is on retainer to make you something consistent. Now that's something that helps with your brand. That's something that helps with the message you're trying to convey. That's something that helps with the different perspective or vantage that you portray while making or delivering videos. And that's graphic design. Now, $5, $20, 50, and 100. 100 per thumbnail. There's a community or a market to speak on. Already 46 minutes, so 14 minutes to go. This has been coffee. Great. We have a few other topics that we can touch on as far as ways of making money past 1,000 subscribers to get the 4,000 hours of watch time. And hopefully I'll do some screen sharing to furthermore get into some of those topics of what I engage in to please the Freemason gods of our financial system here in the US. So, after graphic design, there's videography. This is B-roll clips, as I understand it, that are stock footage eventually, and copyright infringements that are avoided because you have a commission-based videographer who obtained these B-roll footage clips to put over your original showcase. Now, these clips that go over the showcase are oftentimes irrelevant. However, they relay or convey the same message. And the irrelevant nature of them is great because it shines a light, or the light is on you. The topic is on you. The attention is on you. When the B-roll clip ends, it's almost a gratification push for yourself to, if done correctly, furthermore promote you as someone who's credit have a trust mechanism or a authentic message fully immersed or fully past, all achieved with how the clipping of the B-rolls or the images that play over as you're speaking. So you tell a story, and for this short story, I show Patreon, or I show the Patreon website, the Patreon logo in its basic form while I'm speaking. So a screen recording for this, and then comes back to me. Now you have an incentive or motivation to go to Patreon and support my project. The simplest manner of videography magic. Now, speaking of videography, there's photography and stock images. So, stock images and stock videography or B-roll clips, and then there's stock images where they're taken with the drone or taken with professional DSLRs that you don't have access to currently. These are both ways you can make money with YouTube. However, the videography does leave more room for creativity due to what AI has done to photography. You have Ideogram, Midjourney AI, and Ideogram AI. I haven't been one to experiment much with the community with Midjourney. However, I do engage in Ideogram's AI's image generating. Give a description, shoots you out an image in maybe 30 seconds or 4 different images with some tips or clues to how these images are generated by AI while blatantly disregarding or shambling what the requirements were for the image. That's ideogram.ai. IDEOGRAM.ai. I don't get anything for speaking of. However, you may notice some off bits about the thumbnails because the thumbnail is something you're going to click on. And if you have a great thumbnail, then you're going to get clicks. This live stream has gotten 3 clicks. So from the 300 or 30 impressions, 3 clicks. Further along the lines of subscribers, hopefully I can convert a subscriber to a live viewer and hold on to that viewer for a longer duration. However, this is what we're working with. Now, after videography and photography's hit from AI, there's obviously building websites around your YouTube channel. So website name and then YT. This is something that you can offer consulting, you can offer a membership, and you can offer courses. I've made a few courses. I still make courses, and I will continue to make courses. Our memberships are something, once I notice that I can grow, they will be more prevalent in my presence. So The future is memberships, better courses, and hopefully some affiliate commissions. Sponsorships and brand deals are a topic for another day. As we are closing in on the last 5 minutes of this live stream, it's almost like a podcast. That brings us to the topic of podcasting for the last 5 minutes. This is an hour. Hopefully I didn't rant too much about making money and was able to keep your attention or gauge in different ways to make the. Now there's collaborations with podcasting. Just a discussion over an hour about YouTube, about Amazon FBA, TikTok, marketing, affiliate marketing, how the thumbnails are coming together for you and me and myself, and how the subscriber count is growing. Always growing. Now to close out, the goal is 10,000 subscribers now. Seems daunting because I do have one video that got around 300 subscribers. However, I don't see that as being something that I can repeat immediately. And I saw the first 20 subscriber video come in and doubled down on what worked there. So from there, I got another video with maybe 80 subscribers and was hopefully of better quality. And then from there, 300. And again, doubled down on what worked there and got a significant amount of subscribers through the same methods almost. The same response clips asking for viewers to subscribe. So the hack is that YouTube Shorts test the audience with views instead of long form content having that impressions block. So the viewing of the short form content, YouTube Shorts, has a subscribe button while they're viewing. It's an option. You don't have to press it. You can press it, and it's a great system initially. However, the difference is that YouTube short subscribers are not the same as YouTube long form subscribers. And long form subscribers are those subscribers that view your long form content. The average view duration of 30 minutes, 20 minutes, someone who makes it to the end of your live stream. And those subscribers are very hard to acquire, unfortunately. Although your time is spent on YouTube, they have put a focus on these short form building blocks initially, at least. They help with building a channel. They help with getting those initial viewers, and possibly at the end of the day, you have now someone who's viewing as opposed to just the impressions, which don't really count towards anything but the in route or end zone of getting a view. So the impressions metric is important. It happens for search, it happens for browse, and there's competition there. But for now, stick with shorts, and those views count towards your total view count. So testing with views and viewing testing is great. Going to end this live here. That's been an hour. See you guys tomorrow for another live. Back to making shorts for subscribers.